Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, hello and welcome. So today I'm going to be filming an almost full face of Maybelline. So it's been a while since I've tried anything new from Maybelline, and previously I've not tried a lot. Like I don't know why, they are quite an affordable brand. Like they're a drugstore brand, like you can get them in Boots, you can get them in Superdrug, and nothing is kind of more than, I would say, like £15 for an item. But there was a couple of products that I've had my eye on for a while, and I thought I would pick them up and obviously film for you guys. So the blush and highlighter is what I don't have part of Maybelline, and I will be substituting them for other things basically. So I'll be using different brands. But the first thing that I'm going to try, which actually counts as like 2 or 3 items, which is so strange, and I'm going to try this for a while, and it's the Perfecta 4-in-1. So this has been out in the US for quite a while. I think it's been out for quite a few months. The UK has just got it in, and I picked this up obviously from Superdrug. So the new products that I'm trying, they were in the 3 for 2. So this was $13.99, which is not too bad. I mean, you get, it's basically literally says it's a 4-in-1. So it's a primer, concealer, base detent, I don't know what that means, and a corrector. So it's literally a lot of things in one. It's not meant to be like a foundation per se. They say it's like a BB cream, and yeah, the one in America, I'll put up a picture here of what it looks like, because it's completely different from what this one looks like. I was expecting it to have a sponge, this does not. This just has it's just a little squeezy tube, and to be honest, I was a little bit disappointed when I opened it and I saw that it was a squeezy tube, because I really wanted to try the sponge and how it applies, but alas, what can you do? So I got the shade Zero Fair Light. So what this is also meant to do is meant to match your skin tone, and so there's only about 4 or 5 different varieties that have come out of this, because it's meant to, like on the label, it's like there's 4 different shades. So if you're any of those shades, apparently it will match to your skin. So I'm actually quite excited to try this, and a bit nervous because I have no idea how it's supposed to work, and it doesn't claim to be like full coverage or anything, so I don't think it's going to completely cover up my my rosacea, but we'll see. And it does say to use your fingers. I do not want to use my fingers. Like I'm not a big fan of using my fingers when it comes to applying makeup, so I'm going to use my ISO Clean little palette. I'm just going to put a small amount because I really have no idea how much I'm going to use. I might need a bit more than that, and I'm going to use my brush, because I feel more comfortable using my brush. So I've got my Revolution brush, and I know that's like a tiny amount, but we're just going to see how much we need, and what the coverage is like. So this is meant to be a whipped product, which it definitely looks like it is. So we're just going to apply that. I don't have anything on else because it does claim that it's also a primer. So let's get this on and see how well it caters to me. There's so many pictures online of it just color matching and it being like a decent coverage, which, you know, this is what kind of draw me to it, because sometimes if I don't want something that's full coverage, I want something just a bit comfortable, then CC and BB creams are perfect for that. I'm going to get some more because I don't think I have enough, so I'm going to go a bit more on here and see what happens, because if it does, you know, what it says on the tin, then hopefully we won't need to build up too much. It has got a weird like consistency when you put it on your brush, because it's basically whipped, but let's see how else it flows. So I'm just blending it in, and okay, so I think I should have got a sponge as well. I might wet one of my sponges to like tap it in. I am using a setting powder afterwards, just because I really need to, because I get very oily. So I'm just going to pat this in, and I don't think using my finger would have been any different, to be honest. So I'm just going to blend this in, and I think the shades are like Fair Light and like Porcelain and things like this, but like I said, there's not much variety, just because it's meant to cater to all skin tones. Like the color correcting and it kind of oxidizes to your skin tone. So we'll see how it works. I'm not going to add any more just because I feel like piling it might be a bit too much. So let's just keep on like tapping it in and see what happens. It's not looking so great on me right now, so you can see it's looking quite dry on my skin. I don't know, let's see, let's continue and add a bit onto my lids and see, because it literally says it's a primer, it's like a base, it's like BB cream basically. Yeah, all the things that I mentioned previously. So I'm gonna carry on just like patting down and seeing, because it's catching some of my dry areas just here, because I have very combination. So like I mentioned, I do have oily skin at the moment, but I do have quite dry skin a lot of the time too. So I mean, it's definitely covered up my redness, so you can see that it's evened out my skin quite a lot. Obviously here it's quite a rough area because I do have quite a lot of acne in certain areas, so that's going to stand out quite a lot. But when you look at the redness, it's pretty much gone. So this is so far not too bad. It feels very lightweight, so it doesn't feel like there's anything on my skin. I'm now going to set everything into place because I like to feel quite mattified sometimes. So I am going in with the matte maker. I've had this for ages, like I've used it quite a few times on my channel before. It's just a nice setting powder that I use to put everything in place, honestly. I don't have any liquid products that I'm going to use, so I'm just going to pat this down and hopefully it won't look like the Sahara Desert on my face. So everything is coming not too bad. I mean, I might try next time a primer to see how it feels, but because it's a whipped consistency, I don't know how it's going to take. I should have watched some reviews before, but because the applicator is different now, it's kind of given me a different sense of what it could feel like. I am now going to put on a my blush and highlighter off camera because, like I mentioned, I don't have Maybelline products by them, and I shall be back. Okay, so I have my blush and highlighter on. Now we're going to go onto the eyes, and I don't have an eyeshadow palette. I was kind of looking at the Maybelline palettes and I was not kind of into them at all, to be honest, and they're a bit more on the higher end. So I think there was one of the palettes which was like £13-14, and I was like, you know what, I'm already spending like £14 on this, and even though it was free for two, I was like, I'm gonna hold off. So what I decided to get instead was the 24-hour color tattoo groundbreaking what is it called? It's like a eyeshadow pot basically, and I've never tried these before, so I'm very intrigued. I don't even know what the shade name is because I literally cannot find it on here. I don't know if it's because my eyes cannot see, unless it's in the shade, Groundbreaker. But yeah, this is a cream eyeshadow, so I'm just going to put this on. I have nothing else to try when it comes to my eyes, so I'm really sorry that it's not amazing, but it is my first impression trying these. So I've got my brush that I got from Primark, which I absolutely love. These brushes, I really recommend them. They're like £1, and you can get such precision. So let's go in with that, and I've tried to get as much as I can. So I'm just using this one shade today, and we're just going to put this all over the lid and just make it work, really. So it's very pigmented. That's good. This was, I believe, $5.99, which is pretty good because I think this was my free item, because the other item that I got, which was a lip product, I'll mention that in a moment. But it's quite nice. Apparently it lasts for 24 hours. I don't know if that's true. I don't know if that will work, but because my eyelids like to crease a lot. Like I have very oily eyelids. Even if I use a primer, for example, I like using like P. Louise, like canvas primers and stuff, even they crease on my eyelids. It's nasty. But yeah, I don't know how this will last. I'm not going to keep it on for very long because I'm doing another video after this, but this is going on really nicely. If you want to do a nice simple look, because it's a shimmer as well, so it's not like you basically have to do multiple like different shades to use this. you can use this by itself and it feels like it's going to dry down, so that's what I like to kind of feel. Okay, it's very buildable also, so you can just leave it like this, so that's probably what I'm gonna do. I kind of feel like adding some liner, which I will do off camera. Okay, yeah, that's fine. I mean, you probably can't see it very well on camera, but it's nice and shimmery, very buildable, and my foundation so far is not looking too bad. So far we're doing pretty well. So like I said, I'm going to put on some eyeliner, just a little bit. It's not a Maybelline one. I'm going to do that quickly and then we'll end on the lips. Okay, so now we're finally onto the lips, and these are the brand new, I believe, the Ultra Matte lipsticks. These are like, I've wanted to try these for so long. As soon as I saw like pictures online of these, and you know what, they're $8.99, which I think is like super affordable, because I think I saw there's like another version of these which are like $10.99 or something, but I'm a big fan of the Maybelline Super Stay liquid lipsticks. They are so good, so I thought I would try this. This is in the shade More Scarlet. So this, I mean, I try to get this label off as much as possible. I don't know what it is with Superdrug. I appreciate the kind of security and the kind of, you know, keeping it hygienic, but you literally spend so long taking these off and they're just a pain in the bum. But this is the lipstick. I'm very excited, and it's meant to be ultra matte, so let's hope my lips do well, and yeah, let's go. They're extremely creamy and not too dry, to be honest. Okay. That's a gorgeous colour. I'm sorry this has gone off, like I have some really bad acne around my lip and it's just gone onto it, so I kind of need to clean this up off camera because I'm going to look like the Joker. But I apologise, the last time I'm going to pause it, but I'll be back. Okay, now we're back and this is my finished look. I really love this lipstick. It glides on really nice and it doesn't feel crazy super matte. Like, it is definitely really matte, and it is going to be transfer, like it's not going to be, it's not as in it will transfer onto like if you have a drink or something like that, or any food. But this is my finished look, and ignore this, like my spots are just ridiculous. I am very surprised at how this works. Like, this literally does match my skin tone. I was a bit skeptical in the beginning because of course, like, these magic products, like they work so well. Like, I think it's looking pretty good. The eyeshadow, nice. I mean, it's a bit boring, but I mean, I literally didn't want to get an eyeshadow palette just for buying it for no reason. So I thought I would try one of these, and I do quite like it, but it's just I can kind of see that it's going to crease already in my lid, but maybe I'll put it on top of a shadow next time. Again, the lipstick, amazing, really nice, pretty affordable, which I was very shocked about. And yeah, this is my finished look. Let me know if you have tried this yet. Did it work for you? Did it not work for you? I'm very intrigued. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed the video. Please don't forget to like and subscribe because I film and upload every time I get a chance to. Don't forget to follow me on any of my social medias because I'm always active on there. And I hope you guys are having a really good week. And I hope you're well, you're healthy, happy, and you're safe. All those really good positive things. And I'll see you soon. Bye.